Hello, what's up you guys? My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, and in this video we're going to wrap up a Happy Meal package for my friend Becca. Now, the first thing I showed you, that pink flip book that says forever, is a separate video, which is why I didn't show it in depth, because I wanted to show it to you so that you would know it's in the box, but I didn't want to spoil the content. I'm going to upload that video hopefully sometime soon, hopefully next week if all goes well, so keep your eyes open for that video. I think you're going to really like it because it's quite a special flip book for me. It has a lot of pages and it's kind of a junk journal style flip book, if that makes sense. By the way, if I sound different today, that is because I once again moved my computer downstairs again. Because of the lockdown, my boyfriend worked from home, or he still works from home, and I moved my computer to my craft room because of that. And then now he works in the attic, so I moved it back downstairs again because I don't like getting distracted by my computer when I'm crafting. But I realized when I started trying to do this voiceover that there's a lot more echo here because the living room is kind of big and there's a lot of empty space, especially on the walls. And I realized now that upstairs, of course, my craft room is very full, which causes less echo and which is better for the audio quality. So let me know if it gets too bad. If it's too annoying, then I might have to move it back upstairs. But I kind of like not having my computer there, because when I have my computer up there, I will very often do like video editing in between crafting, and that's just not good for my relaxation, if that makes sense. But we will figure something out. I've also been saving money that I get from the YouTube advertisements as well as Patreon. I've been saving that money for a new camera, but if it's too annoying, then I might buy a new microphone first, because I'm either gonna buy the microphone first or the new camera first. Of course, I'm not gonna buy both of them now because I need to save for that first, but if the audio quality is a big deal, then of course I could always opt for changing it around. Sorry for talking about that so long. It's kind of, feedback is a big thing, and I don't always like feedback that I didn't ask for, but now I'm like specifically asking for it, so please let me know. What you're seeing is also a couple more things that I'm including in this box. I have a very vintage airmail envelope, which is the blue one on the left, and I wanted to decorate that to hold the letter as it says, of course. So I used a couple of things. I have received a vintage die cut, a vintage looking die cut on top of a music note paper, together with some washi tape samples and some stickers. And then of course it says a letter for you to read. Next thing I'm doing is, I know my friend Becca loves coffees, so I chose two different coffee sachets. One of them is a cappuccino and the other one is my favorite caramel coffee. I usually just drink regular black coffee with a dash of milk, or like a cappuccino, but if I have to indulge in something, I will get a caramel cappuccino. It's like a children's drink almost, because it's more caramel than coffee, but I kind of like it, and that's like my guilty pleasure. So I felt like I had to share one with her, especially because in the package she sent me already a long time ago. Our friendship goes way back. In the package she sent me, she also included some coffee. So she included a Starbucks, what was it called, pumpkin spice latte mixture, which was absolutely incredible. So I thought I would kind of return the favor. And then coincidentally, I had a postcard, a little shaped postcard in the size of a coffee cup. So I thought that would go well with explaining what the coffees are, because of course there's no instructions on the sachets, and then the little information that is on there is in Dutch, so just to translate it a little bit. And my screen froze, so let me start this again. Oh yes, wrapping and decorating. So I'm usually I save tissue paper or crepe paper or whatever that is called from paper gang boxes or from gift packagings or from you guys' mail. I usually save that for cases just like this one where I need something pretty / nice. When you open the box, you immediately see the wrapping instead of all the presents. I don't know, I kind of like that. So I'm just kind of like sloppily cutting that to size. I don't need this to be precise. I don't need this to be like super neat because it's just it's already crinkled, and that's just the way it usually is. So that's just to kind of cover up the bottom of the box. And then of course I'm going to put all of my goodies in, and I will also cover up the top of the box, the lid, because that was an old paper gang box. I saved all of them because they're the perfect shipping size, at least for my country and for many other countries. So I just saved that, and I'm of course going to decorate the top first. Sorry for the way my wrist looks. I hope none of you are too bothered by that. But I actually, back in February, because I filmed this back in February, March, I fell off my bike. Not because of anything weird. It was like a windy day, and my bag got caught on my steering wheel, and then boom, I was on the ground. Everyone was looking at me, very embarrassing. But I managed, don't ask me how I fell, because I managed to chafe, is it called chafe? I don't know, the top of my hand. The top of my wrist. Very good. And I hit my head. But that's already like a couple months ago, so I'm fully recovered. It's just a little bit of a scarring. There's a little bit of a scar on my wrist now. I don't know why I'm telling you so many random things. I'm sorry, I hope. But it's been a while since I did that kind of chatting, so I guess it's okay. What you saw me wrap, the blue package, was a beautiful book, a 3D embellishment book. We have a store here called Action, and they have some really cool crafty things, such as those do-it-yourself embellishments. So it's basically a whole book filled with pretty things that you can press out and layer and use for a Happy Meal. And then I also got her some more things, such as the foam stickers you see on the left, and on top of that I have a set of clear stamps, floral designs. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have that same set for myself, and I absolutely love using it because I don't know, there's just something about stamped flowers that makes me very happy. So I was kind of hoping that she would like it as well. Because I don't know if you remember, but Becca actually sent me a box filled with goodies. Oh, I think it was 2 years ago, or was it almost 3 years ago? Time flies, it's absolutely crazy. But she sent me a box filled with gifts, filled with Happy Meal and handmade things, such as a journal for me to use and a journal for cat pictures, and so many things, in coffees, and even she sent me coffee flavored M&Ms, which was absolutely incredible. I'm still sad we don't have those here. So I had been wanting to repay the favor, but whenever I start thinking that way, like, okay, someone sent me an incredible box or an incredible meal or an incredibly thought something, I have to match that, or I have to make something similar, I have to make something equal as cool. That doesn't work. So that is why I need to, I don't know, get out of my own head. And that's why I did it the other way around this time. Like, instead of starting with a box and telling myself it has to be filled, I actually started with the journal. I made the journal, and I think I was at the first page I made, or the second page. You will see what I mean when I am actually uploading the video for the journal. But I was working on the journal, and then I just felt like I want to make this for Becca. I realized that when I was working on it, and then I thought, okay, if I'm going to send her this journal, then it needs to go in a box, and then I can also send some other things. So slowly I started picking the goodies I wanted to send her and the things I wanted to include, and then it felt okay. Like, I wasn't stressing myself out about having to fill a certain box. No, I started the other way around. And I want to tell you that, not because I'm random, because yes I am, but also because I know that a lot of you struggle with that as well. Like, very often, like just the other day, I was reading a letter from someone that said, I feel guilty when a pen pal sends me something big and I reply with something small. Like, I get stressed about having to make big and cool and super filled and like super creative letters. And I get that so much. Like, I have that as well. I have pen pals who make the most incredible things, and then sometimes I'm not in the mood to make a 12-page flipbook or something big like that, so then I'll make something small. But I always feel guilty, and I will always feel like I have to repay the favor. While when someone tells me, Vivian, I get stressed from having to make super big meals, I always say, but it's about the process, and it's about having fun, and it's about relaxing and meeting new people and stuff like that. But then when it comes to me, I struggle with that as well. So that's why I wanted to include that here. Normally I would try to include some sort of a moral, but I don't even know what the moral would be. Like, enjoy meal, don't worry too much about what others think. I don't know. Because it would be easy to say something like that, but I don't do that anyway. I also worry about having to match someone's spectacular meal. Yes, I'm wearing a towel around my head because apparently I just got out of the shower. What I did for this box is I stuck down my return address label because I just in case the wrapping gets damaged, and then I wrapped it with wrapping paper, and I printed some stickers with my Firmemo printer. I received the Firmemo for free, but I'm not getting paid to say anything like that. That would be cool, but I just printed some black and white stickers to go on top of that. I didn't want to like over decorate it because the paper, wow, that came out weird. The paper itself is already very pretty, so I didn't want to like add more color to it. So black and white stickers were kind of perfect. I found the images for the stickers on Google, I think. I just typed in like envelope and snail mail, and then I found some images. You just have to be careful with that because they could be copyright protected. So only personal use. Anywho, that was kind of a rambly story, but I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. I hope it gave you some ideas on how to wrap pen pal packages, or what kind of goodies you could include if you want to send a bigger package. And once again, a big thank you to all of you for watching. Please consider subscribing, that would make me very happy. A big thank you to my patrons as well, you help me grow, and I will talk to you all soon. Okay, bye bye.